Hello, English learners. Welcome back to LifeTalk English. I'm Nico.
And I'm Elisa.
Today's a special one. We're wrapping up our Business English series.
Yep, this is day 10, Business English Mastery, Real Business Dialogues for a Global Success. Sounds powerful, right?
It does, but let's be honest. Using business English naturally in real life?
That's the tricky part.
Exactly. You might know the words, but it's the flow that makes you sound professional and confident.
So, today we're going to bring everything together. Greetings, small talk, introductions, all the essentials that start a successful business day.
Liking what you hear? Hit that like button and subscribe to join us for more. But only if this is your kind of learning.
And hey, drop a quick comment. Tell us where you're listening from and what time it is right now. We love seeing our global classroom light up.
Stay with us till the end. We've got a special practice section you won't want to miss.
And if you've missed any earlier parts of this business English journey, check the playlist link in the description. Everything's right there.
Now settle in, maybe grab a notebook, or just relax with your headphones on. And let's ease into today's English journey together. So, Elisa, imagine this. It's Monday morning, you walk into your office. What's the first thing you say?
Probably something like, "Good morning, everyone. How was your weekend?"
Classic. Simple, warm, and natural.
Yeah, and people underestimate how much tone matters. You can say good morning in a friendly way, or in a robotic, coffee-deprived way.
I've heard both versions. Let's teach the friendly one.
Okay, here's a tip. When greeting colleagues, smile slightly, make eye contact, and sound upbeat. Even if your grammar isn't perfect, your tone creates connection.
Exactly. English communication isn't just about what you say, it's about how you say it.
Right. For example, "Hey, how's it going?" Casual, friendly. "Good morning. How are you today?" More formal. "Hope you had a nice weekend." Warm and professional.
And when someone asks you that question, you don't need to tell your life story. Keep it short and positive. Pretty good, thanks. How about you?
Yes, that "how about you?" It's such a small phrase, but it shows good manners and helps keep the conversation balanced.
Let's do a mini role play. I'll be your colleague.
All right, let's go.
Good morning, Elisa. How was your weekend?
Morning, Nico. It was great, thanks. I visited my family. How about you?
Nice. I just relaxed and watched some football. Ready for another busy week?
Always. Almost always.
See? That's how you sound approachable in English. Light conversation before getting into work topics.
We call it small talk, but it actually does something big. It builds trust.
Exactly. In business English, small talk is the social glue that helps teams work better.
Especially in international settings. Some cultures like to jump straight into business, but English-speaking workplaces usually expect a few friendly lines first.
Right. Let's compare that. Imagine two versions of the same meeting start. Version 1. Let's start. The numbers from last quarter are version 2. Hi, everyone. Hope you're all doing well today. Before we dive in, how was your weekend?
Version 2 feels warmer. You're still professional, but human.
And that makes people more willing to collaborate.
Here's another example. Introductions. Many learners ask, how do I introduce myself naturally in a meeting?
Great question. Let's walk through that.
You can say, "Hi, I'm Elisa. I handle client relations for our Asia Pacific team."
That's perfect. Short, clear, and specific. You can also add a friendly note like, "Nice to meet you all," or "I'm excited to work with you."
And when you meet someone for the first time, don't forget your handshake or polite nod, depending on the culture.
Speaking of culture, some people prefer first names, others like titles. What's your rule of thumb, Elisa?
I usually start with the more formal version, like Mr. Carter or Ms. Lee. Then if they say, "Please call me John," I switch.
That's smart. It shows respect, but keeps you adaptable.
I've also noticed how native speakers introduce others in meetings. They'll say something like, Everyone, this is Ahmed, our new project coordinator. He'll be working closely with the marketing team.
Yes, that structure. Name, role, and context makes it easy for everyone to remember.
Can we break that down for learners?
Sure. Here's the pattern. 1. Name. 2. Job or role. 3. Connection or reason for the introduction. Example, this is Sarah, our lead designer. She's helping with the website redesign.
That's such a useful template. You can use it even outside business, like social events.
True. The structure helps your brain organize introductions automatically.
Another thing, remember how we said tone matters? The same goes for first impressions online, like in email introductions.
Oh yes, the written hello still counts. You can start with, Dear Tan, or Hi Julia, depending on the tone.
Then something like, it's great to connect with you before you jump into business.
So let's summarize this first part. 1. Always start with a warm greeting. 2. Keep small talk short and positive. 3. Introduce yourself clearly and confidently. 4. Respect cultural differences in tone and titles.
Perfect recap.
And one more tip. Don't overthink it. You're not being tested. You're connecting.
Yes, every conversation is a chance to practice and build confidence.
Okay, I have to ask, what's the funniest introduction fail you've seen, Elisa?
Once someone introduced themselves by saying, "Hi, I'm an intern, but only for now." It was both awkward and ambitious.
I kind of like that honesty.
Yeah, it was memorable at least. That's another point. Sometimes a little humor can make you more relatable.
Exactly. As long as it's polite, humor builds connection fast.
So, listeners, next time you enter your office, remember this. A simple, friendly good morning can open doors, literally and professionally.
Well said. In our next part, we'll move deeper into daily work conversations, the English you use all day in the office.
Like how to join a meeting, ask for help, or sound natural when chatting with teammates.
Let's make your office English flow smoothly.
All right, you've walked into the office, greeted everyone, and grabbed your coffee. Now what?
Now it's time to sound fluent all day long. From meetings to coffee breaks, your English should feel natural and effortless.
Exactly. Not perfect, just smooth. There's a big difference between perfect grammar and comfortable communication.
Right. Native speakers make mistakes all the time, but they keep talking confidently. That's the secret.
So let's imagine your day in the office. You sit down, open your laptop, and someone says,
Morning. Did you see the client's email?
and you say, not yet, I'll check it in a minute.
Simple, quick, natural. No big grammar rules, just clarity and tone.
Here's another one. Suppose your teammate asks, can you give me a hand with this report?
You could say, Sure, I'll take a look right after my meeting. Or, of course, give me 5 minutes.
Both polite, both fluent.
But sometimes learners freeze because they think, no, how do I say this correctly?
Exactly. The trick is, don't stop to translate. Think in phrases, not words.
Like these useful chunks. I'll get back to you on that when you need time. Let's go over it together. To collaborate. I'm running a bit late. Sorry. For delays. Can we touch base later? To follow up.
These are perfect for daily office English. You hear them everywhere in international companies.
Touch base is funny, though. It sounds like baseball.
Yeah, it does. But it just means check in or discuss something briefly.
So if you say, let's touch base after lunch, you're saying, let's talk quickly later?
Exactly. It's friendly and professional. A good mix.
Let's add a mini role play.
Okay. You're my coworker, Elisa. We're planning a project.
Got it.
Hey, Elisa, are you free to go over the proposal later today?
Sure. How about 3 p.m.?
Perfect. Let's meet in the small conference room.
Sounds good. I'll bring the updated slides.
Nice. Short, clear, and natural rhythm. Just how people talk in real offices.
Exactly. You don't need fancy words. You need flow.
Here's something important too. How to interrupt politely.
Yes, that's so tricky. You don't want to sound rude, but you also can't stay silent forever.
Right. Try these. Sorry to jump in, but can I just add something? If I may interrupt for a moment?
Those sound so polite.
They are, and native speakers use them constantly, especially in meetings.
I've noticed they often use softeners, too. Words like just, maybe, a bit.
Exactly. Instead of that's wrong, they say, I'm not sure that's quite right.
Yeah, it's like adding a cushion to your sentence.
Perfect metaphor. Cushion language. Polite, professional, and very English.
You know what's another useful thing? Asking for clarification.
Oh yes, because even native speakers need to double-check things.
You can say, sorry, could you run that by me again? Or, just to be clear, do you mean...
Those phrases make you sound smart, not confused. They show you care about accuracy.
Exactly. And here's one you'll love. Let me make sure I understand.
Yes, that one works in every situation. Meetings, calls, even emails.
Speaking of emails, should we touch on written office English too?
Definitely. You might talk fluently, but writing can feel stiff if you don't adapt.
For instance, instead of I am writing to inform you, you could say, just a quick note to let you know. More friendly, more human.
And instead of I will revert shortly, which sounds super formal, say I'll get back to you soon.
Yes, revert is a word learners often overuse because it sounds fancy, but it's not natural in modern business English.
Exactly. It's like wearing a tuxedo to a casual meeting.
Perfect image.
So what's the cultural takeaway here, Elisa?
I'd say business English today is global, and it's getting simpler, warmer, and more conversational.
Great point. Companies now value clarity and connection over complexity.
So don't try to sound like a lawyer from 1950. Just be friendly, concise, and confident.
I love that. Let's give listeners a quick checklist for office fluency.
Okay, 5 daily habits. 1. Use short, natural phrases. 2. Don't translate word for word. 3. Soften your tone with polite words. 4. Ask for clarification when unsure. 5. Smile. It helps your voice sound friendlier.
That's gold. You could write that on a sticky note beside your computer.
I actually do that. I have smile while you speak taped to my monitor.
No way.
Yep, because when I smile, even my emails sound nicer.
That's true. Your energy comes through your words.
So, to all our listeners, the next time you're in the office, focus less on big words and more on real connection.
Well said. In the next section, we'll go beyond the office and talk about how to deal with clients. That's where your business English really gets tested.
That's where your business English really gets tested. Different cultures, expectations, and tones. But don't worry, we'll guide you through it.
All right, time to step outside your office comfort zone because now you're talking to clients.
Ah, yes, the moment when your polite English skills are really tested.
Exactly. Whether you're giving updates, handling complaints, or closing deals, client communication is all about confidence plus courtesy.
And sometimes a little emotional intelligence, right?
Definitely. Because business isn't just numbers, it's relationships.
So true. Let's start with something simple. Greeting a client on a call.
Go ahead, give us an example.
Good morning, Mr. Lee. Thanks for taking the time to speak with me today.
Perfect. You're acknowledging their time. That's respectful and professional.
And if it's a more casual or long-term client, you might say, "Hi, Sarah. Great to catch up again. How have you been?"
That's the beauty of English. You can adjust your tone based on the relationship.
Exactly. But what about when you don't know the person well?
In that case, stay neutral but friendly. It's a pleasure to meet you, or I've heard great things about your company.
Nice. Those little phrases instantly create warmth.
Let's move into the tricky stuff, giving updates or explaining something technical to a client.
Ah, yes. You want to sound clear, but not robotic.
Exactly. You could say, just to give you a quick update, or here's where we're at right now.
Or, we're making good progress on your project. The design phase should be ready by next week.
Perfect. It's professional but conversational.
Notice something. None of these sound overly formal. You're not saying, "We hereby inform you."
Yes, we're not writing 19th century business letters. We're speaking human to human.
Now, what if something goes wrong? A delay, a mistake, or a misunderstanding?
Oh, this is where polite English really shines.
Totally. Because your tone can turn a bad situation into a good relationship.
You could start with, I'm really sorry for the inconvenience.
Or, "We completely understand your concern and we're already looking into it."
Those two lines are lifesavers.
Yeah, and here's what not to say: "It's not my fault."
Yes, never. Even if it isn't, the client doesn't care about blame. They care about solutions.
Exactly. Try something like, "Let's see how we can fix this together." That word "together" builds trust.
Love that. It shifts the tone from conflict to collaboration.
I've also noticed that many native speakers soften bad news with time buffers. Like, "It looks like the report might be a bit delayed," instead of "it's late."
Right. The word might. So gentle. So useful.
English is full of polite shields.
And when you offer solutions, try framing them positively. Instead of, we can't deliver this week, say, we'll have everything ready early next week.
That's brilliant. Same information, but much more optimistic.
Here's another good pattern. Apology, explanation, solution, gratitude.
Oh, yeah. Like this. "We're sorry for the delay. We had a small issue with the supplier, but it's being resolved now. We appreciate your patience."
Exactly. That's textbook professional English.
Now, what about when clients make requests that are irreasonable?
Ah, the famous, can you send it by tomorrow question.
Yes, you don't want to say no, but you also can't say yes.
Right. So use polite negotiation phrases. I'd love to help, but I'm afraid that timeline might be a bit tight. Or, could we aim for Thursday instead? Or, I want to make sure the quality meets your expectations. Would an extra day work?
Those are perfect. You're setting boundaries without sounding negative.
That's advanced business communication, being firm but polite.
And that's what makes people trust you.
Let's do a short client call roleplay.
Okay, you be the client, I'll be the account manager.
Sure. Hi, Elisa. I was hoping to get the new brochure designed by tomorrow.
Hi, Nico. Thanks for checking in. We're finalizing the layout today, so it'll be ready first thing Thursday morning. That way, you'll have the best version.
Nice. Smooth, confident, and positive.
Exactly. I didn't say no, but I guided the conversation.
Here's something cultural. In English-speaking business, how you say things matters as much as what you say.
Yes, even a small word like just can soften tone. Like, "I just wanted to follow up on our meeting."
True. Without just, it might sound pushy. With it, it sounds gentle.
So, listeners, if you want to sound confident yet kind, remember the balance. Be clear about facts, be soft in delivery, be proactive with solutions.
That's the holy trinity of client English right there.
I should print that on mugs.
LifeTalk English. Be clear, be soft, be proactive.
I'd totally buy that mug.
All right, before we wrap this section up, let's give them a few useful client-friendly phrases to practice. Thanks so much for your patience. We really value your feedback. Let me double-check that for you. I completely understand where you're coming from. Let's find a solution that works best for both sides.
Beautiful. Every one of those builds connection, not conflict.
Exactly. Remember, clients don't just remember the results, they remember how you made them feel.
And if your English makes them feel respected and heard, you've already succeeded.
Well said. In the next section, we'll push your skills further to advanced scenarios like negotiations and presentations.
The fun, high-stakes stuff.
Yep, time to sound like a true global professional.
Okay, listeners, take a deep breath. This is where your business English gets serious.
Yeah, the no pressure kind of serious. Negotiations, presentations, teamwork across countries.
Exactly. It's the part of English that separates good communication from global success.
But don't worry, we're going to make it feel easy.
Let's start with negotiations. People often imagine them as tense, but in real life, they're about finding balance.
Yeah, it's not a battle, it's a conversation.
Exactly. That's why polite, diplomatic English matters so much.
You might start with something like, "We really appreciate your offer, but we were hoping for a bit more flexibility on pricing."
Notice how you said a bit more flexibility instead of a lower price.
Right. Softer, but still clear.
Or, let's see if we can find a solution that works for both sides.
That's my favorite phrase. It keeps the mood positive, even when you disagree.
Exactly. And if you need more time, you can say, let's revisit this after reviewing the numbers.
Nice. That gives you space without rejecting the other side.
Now, sometimes you'll need to agree politely. Don't just say yes, try, that's a great point, or I completely see where you're coming from.
And for disagreeing, you can say, "I see your point, but I'm wondering if," or "That's interesting. Another perspective could be."
I love that phrase. I see your point. It's like English magic. It turns disagreement into teamwork.
Yeah, magic words for meetings.
Exactly. The next one is presentations. Now that's where a lot of learners freeze.
Totally. You can know your slides perfectly, but still struggle with flow.
Right. The key is structure. Start, guide, end.
For example, you can begin with, "Good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. I'd like to start by giving you a quick overview."
Then use signposts during your talk. First, let's look at the data. Next, I'll explain. Finally, I'd like to summarize.
These tiny words, first, next, finally, they make your presentation easy to follow, even for non-native listeners.
Exactly. And don't forget your ending. Something like, thank you for your attention. I'd be happy to take any questions.
Polite, calm, confident.
And here's a secret. It's okay to pause. Silence shows control.
Yes, many learners speak too fast because they're nervous, but pausing, it gives your audience time to process.
It's like giving your words room to breathe.
Beautifully said, Nico.
Okay, now let's talk about global teamwork.
Ah, yes, working across time zones, cultures, and accents.
Exactly. This is modern business.
One big tip: don't assume everyone understands idioms or jokes.
Yes, I once said, let's hit the ground running, and my colleague from Japan looked so confused.
Yeah, idioms can be tricky. Instead, say, "Let's get started quickly."
Clearer, simpler, and more global.
Another thing is be patient with accents. Everyone has one, even you, Nico.
Hey, I'm proud of mine.
And you should be.
And you should be.
The goal isn't to lose your accent, it's to be understood.
Exactly. Clarity beats perfection every time.
Here's something cultural. In some places, being direct is seen as strong. In others, it feels rude.
Right. Like in the US, people say, let's be honest before giving criticism. In Japan, they might say, perhaps we could consider another way.
Totally different style, same meaning.
That's why global English learners need awareness, not just words.
Let's give listeners a short meeting role play.
Great idea. I'll be from the UK. You'll be from Singapore.
Got it.
So, Elisa, do you think we can finalize the design this week?
We're quite close, but we'd prefer to double-check the details first, just to ensure quality.
Fair enough. Let's aim for early next week then.
That works perfectly. Thanks for your flexibility, Nico.
Excellent. Smooth, polite, and international.
That's how global professionals sound. Respectful, flexible, calm.
And remember, communication is collaboration, not competition.
So true. I think sometimes learners pressure themselves to sound like native speakers.
Yes, but the real goal is to sound professional in your own voice.
That's such an empowering message. You don't need to copy, you just need to connect.
Exactly. Let's summarize this advanced section. Use polite and flexible language in negotiations. Keep presentations structured and clear. Adapt to cultural styles and accents. Focus on collaboration, not competition.
Perfect summary.
And maybe one last phrase to remember. English is a bridge, not a wall.
Ah, beautiful. You use it to connect people, not separate them.
Exactly.
Okay, listeners, ready for the grand finale?
The final practice session. A full day of business English, start to finish.
We'll take you through morning greetings, meetings, client calls, and even a presentation wrap-up.
It's going to be your ultimate fluency test, but fun.
So grab your imaginary coffee, or a real one, and let's live a full day in English.
Good morning, Elisa. How are you today?
Morning, Nico. I'm doing great, thanks. A little busy, but ready for the day. How about you?
Sam here. I had a strong coffee, so I'm good to go.
Coffee really is the international business language, isn't it?
Absolutely.
So, what's on your schedule this morning?
I've got a quick team check-in and then a meeting with our client from Germany.
Oh, right, the partnership deal. How's that going?
Pretty well. They're careful with details, but very professional.
That's great to hear. Okay, I'll let you get ready for your call. Good luck.
Thanks. Talk later. Good morning. How are you today? What's on your schedule this morning? I'll let you get back to it. Good luck with your meeting.
Good morning, everyone. Can you all hear me clearly?
Yes, loud and clear.
Perfect. Let's get started. Today we'll review the new project timeline.
Before we begin, I'd like to share a quick update from the design team.
Sure, go ahead.
We've finalized the first draft and we'll send it by Thursday.
Excellent. That fits our deadline.
Should we also include a client feedback round next week?
That's a good idea. Let's pencil it in for Tuesday.
Sounds good. Can you all hear me clearly? Before we begin, I'd like to share an update. That fits our deadline. Let's pencil it in for Tuesday. Hello, Mr. Weber. It's great to see you again. How have you been?
Very well, thank you. And yourself?
Doing great, thanks. I wanted to follow up on the pricing discussion from last week.
Just to recap, we're offering a 6-month support package with the new plan.
That sounds good. But we were hoping for a small discount.
We completely understand. Let's see if we can find a solution that works for both sides.
Perhaps we could offer a 5% reduction if you confirm by Friday.
That's reasonable. Let's proceed with that.
Excellent. I'll send the updated contract right after this call. Just to recap, we completely understand. Let's find a solution that works for both sides. We could offer a small reduction if you confirm by Friday.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thanks for joining. Today, I'd like to give you a quick overview of our progress this quarter.
Go ahead, Elisa.
First, we completed the initial testing phase 2 weeks early. Great job, everyone.
That's worth celebrating.
Next, we've seen strong engagement from new clients, especially in Asia. Finally, I'd like to summarize by saying we're on track for a very successful quarter. Thank you.
Well done, Elisa. Clear and confident.
Thanks, Nico. I've learned from the best.
I'll take that as a compliment. Good afternoon, everyone. I'd like to give you a quick overview of first, next, finally. We're on track for a successful quarter. Okay, team, great job today. Any final questions before we wrap up?
None for me. I think we covered everything.
Perfect. Thanks again for your hard work, everyone.
And thanks for your leadership, Nico.
You're too kind. All right, see you all tomorrow.
See you. Have a good evening, everyone.
Any final questions before we wrap up? I think we covered everything. Thanks for your hard work. Have a good evening.
What a day! We covered everything. Greetings, meetings, negotiations, presentations, and wrap-ups.
And the best part, you practiced real language used by professionals worldwide.
Exactly. You don't need to memorize, you just need to use these phrases daily.
Right. Fluency grows from consistency. So keep shadowing, keep listening, and keep speaking.
And remember, confidence comes from connection, not perfection.
Beautifully said.
Beautifully said.
Thank you.
All right, everyone, this wraps up our 10-day Business English Mastery Challenge.
Congratulations for making it to the end. Seriously, impressive.
We hope you feel more confident, fluent, and ready for global success.
And don't forget, you can always come back, review, and keep improving.
Because business never stops, and neither should your English.
Until next time, keep learning, keep growing, and keep communicating with confidence.
Bye for now.
Bye, everyone.